I'm sad I'm not starting to levitate. Beetlejuice! I'm not going to say it again. I like the commercials, though. They're like, what if you put a pause in between it? Or what if you, set to break it up or whatever, But I guess in the movie, it's just 3 straight ways, right?
Yeah, but, he's sneaky. He can bend the rules.
Of course, and I'm going to say it again, he's Beetlejuice. If he really did pop out, it'd be one heck of a thing, here.
It'd be great for ratings.
It'd be great for ratings. 0 good things on a Friday. We got
Might lose
Tanya.
our license.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely saying things I should not. That dumb button would not be enough to probably keep all of us. But anyway, Tanya's with us on Friday for movies, and you literally just got back from watching it. There's still popcorn in your teeth. I'm kidding.
It was a perfect day to see it because it's raining, and I was by myself, which is like the weirdest feeling. But fortunately, Beetlejuice is not scary.
It's creepy. I think it's the right word.
Yeah.
But it's not. It doesn't invoke like fear.
Right, and the way they do the gross animation, it's almost fun, if that makes sense. I mean, you're grossed out, but it doesn't scare me.
Kind of has that playful sense.
Yeah.
So what do we think?
I really enjoyed it. Honestly, I liked it better than the first one. I rewatched the first one.
Where is it streaming?
Week.
How did you find that?
It is on Max, but I actually paid $2.99 and rented it from Amazon Prime. But they're showing it tonight on.
I know I saw it too over the weekend, like the TNTs or something like that.
Yeah, I think it may be the regular Paramount channel. And I had it set to record, but once I realized it was going to be tonight, and I really wanted to see it before I saw the new one, I went ahead and forked over the $3 and
took
watched
one for the
it.
team.
Yes, because it's been so long that I had forgotten so much. But this one picks up. So we remember Winona Ryder. She was a little girl, a teenager in the first movie, and so her character has now grown up, and she is the host of a weekly ghost story type show. And of course, we know from the first one she can see ghosts, and so her whole gimmick is she goes into homes that they believe have ghosts, and then she tries to help these families deal with their ghosts. And so that's kind of where it kicks off. And immediately her stepmother, played by Catherine O'Hara, who is just as brilliant to me. I thought she was the best part of the movie, but I just love her. But she shows up to let her stepdaughter know that her husband/father has passed away. And anyway, so they have to go back to the ghost house to kind of have his funeral because he loved it there so much. And, of course, immediately we're back in the world of Beetlejuice because that's where it all began. But it was good. This one, we've got Jenna Ortega joins the cast as Winona Ryder's daughter. And I thought it was perfect casting. I mean, I think they really could be mother-daughter. They both have those big brown eyes. But, yeah, so this one's, if you like the first one, you're going to like it. It's more of the same with the benefit of it being, is it 36 years, I think, later, the improvements.
I was going to say the better technology.
In movie making. And then Michael Keaton, of course, is fantastic as Beetlejuice. And because you've got the Tim Burton magic of this movie, you've got a lot of actors that have small and large roles that we've seen in some of his other movies. But, yeah, it's fun. And I really enjoyed it. I thought it was, I don't know if I would want my little kids to see it just because it has some language. So you might just want to read up on that as far as if you feel like your child can handle it. Not super scary to me as an adult, but a little kid might be scared.
Yeah.
But, little cuss words here and there. So, I know I probably wouldn't let my kids when they were younger see it because I wouldn't want them to hear that.
Gotcha.
but fun.
But fun.
Yeah.
Rhino let us know that tonight, back to back on Paramount, 7 and 9 p.m., and then again on Sunday, 2, 4, and 6. So Paramount, if you want to watch the original.
Yeah,
this
so
weekend,
maybe watch it tonight and then go see the new one tomorrow.
If you're not into Beetlejuice, what else is out there?
Well, I want to back up a week. Since I wasn't here last Friday, I did go see Reagan, which, of course, is about Ronald Reagan. And I loved it. I thought it was a great movie. It's done pretty well. It made $10 million last weekend, which is decent for that type of a movie. And it just tells the story of Ronald Reagan from beginning to end. And it's told through the story of a KBG agent who had been assigned to Reagan back when he was an actor to watch him, because they were trying to infiltrate Hollywood. And so, that's why this guy knows so much. So he's telling the story through his eyes. But Dennis Quaid plays Reagan. I thought he did fantastic. Most of what I saw was 100% accurate. So, they probably sugar-coated some things, but it was just fun to watch him. I got to go to his presidential library several years ago, and so many of the things that, they had pictures devoted to certain things that had happened were depicted in the movie. So that was really kind of cool. But anyway, so if you haven't seen that one yet, that's a great one. But another new one today is called The Front Room, and this is like the latest kind of horror, scary movie. But I wanted to point it out because Mississippi's very own Brandy stars in it. So,
Yeah.
if what a time to be alive if you are a horror film geek, because there's a new one every weekend. So this is it for this weekend. But it's based on a short story called The Front Room. And it's about like a couple, they're, expecting a baby, and they're forced to take responsibility for like an estranged step parent. And anyway.
It goes south. I'm assuming it goes south real quick. I saw in a interview where they asked her why she took this role, and she said because it scared her to death. Not necessarily I'm sure the storyline's scary, but stepping out of her comfort zone and doing a movie like this.
Yeah,
really.
She's a great actress, so it's good to see her, still going at it.
And doing something different.
Yeah, for sure.
What else is still going?
Deadpool is still number one.
That's
Can you
nuts.
believe that? So it was made almost $20 million last weekend, which is crazy. So its domestic number is over $500 million, $603 million. And then Alien was number 2 at 11 million. Reagan, a little over 10 million. Twisters is still out there, even though it's already streaming. And then number 5 was It Ends With Us, which is still doing good numbers. But and then number 6 was The Forge, which is the faith-based movie we talked about, and the actors from Jackson State. And
it's doing well. It's like
16 million, and it's still going strong. I feel like it's going to have another strong weekend. So, but if you're looking for something for the littles, Despicable Me 4 is still out there, and Inside Out 2.
Oh wow!
I know it's been out so long, and it actually has done better to date than Deadpool.
Really?
So, yeah, isn't that crazy? It's like the number one animated movie.
Went to see Deadpool then went to were the people who took their kids had an extra ticket to go see the other one.
Yeah, and that's, I think Inside Out 2 is going to have the same benefit, or had the same benefit that I think Beetlejuice will have, and that is you have a generation that saw Beetlejuice, and so they're so excited about this one, and they're going to take their kids,
Right.
So you double the numbers.
Well, I'm excited to at least hear it's not a flop. I don't know if I'll take my kid. I probably won't see it in theater more than likely, but because time limited. But it'll be one that I definitely look. Or is it one that you need to?
I think you would be okay to wait until you can see it at home. Yeah.
I mean,
the special effects are cool, but they're not anything spectacular.
Is there a lot of throwbacks to the original?
For sure. I don't think you would be lost if you did not see the first one, because they do a good job of kind of catching you up. Like sequels are so good at doing nowadays. They know that they've got to engage everybody, but it definitely would benefit.
Well, I do want to see now you have me wanting to see the original before going to see that one, so we'll have to catch that out too. But seems like there's a lot out there.
Yeah, a little bit of something for everybody.
If you want to go catch some movies. All right, thank you, Tanya. You guys stick with us. We got more for you up next.